Hey everybody, Beth Spites with BKG Brokerage Atlanta, and this is Coach Shelley with Fit for Adventures. She has put together the Run to Defeat ALS, so we're going to discuss that a little bit today, and we are going to talk about why this is near and dear to Shelley's heart, and how you guys can get involved and be sponsors and run in the 5K. Coach Shelley, tell us a little bit about this.
Well, thank you. So the 5K is going to be held September 6th. It's a Friday night. Registration will begin at 6 or packet pickup at 6, and the run starts at 7. It is a run walk, so if you're not a runner, you can walk it. All of the proceeds are going to the ALS Association. Every year, the ALS Association of Georgia has a walk to defeat ALS. And I have a team, my family has a team that participates in that walk. So all of the funds raised from this run will go to our team's goal for the walk, and it all goes to the ALS Association. It sounds a little bit confusing, but in the long run, ALS of Georgia is getting all the proceeds. The reason my family does this is because my father passed away 3 years ago in June from ALS. And it's a very tragic disease. Every 90 minutes, someone is diagnosed with ALS, and also every 90 minutes, someone dies from ALS. And there are over 30,000 people in the United States right now that have the disease. And actually I'm not the only family in Barrow County that's affected with it. I know of at least 5 or 6 other families that have been affected by ALS. And I think 3 of those families have actually already lost a loved one to it. So what we're doing with the run is we have sponsorship levels for local businesses to help us out. We have 4 different levels. The first one is a bronze sponsor, and they just have additional things added as the levels go up. So everyone will get the logo on the back of the race shirt and their name mentioned at the start of the race. And that's a $50 level. Silver goes up 1. You get everything that bronze gets, but you could also add some marketing swag to the runners' bags. And then that silver level is 100. Gold level sponsor is probably the one that's been our most popular. You get your logo on the back of the shirt, you get your name mentioned at the start of the race, you get marketing swag, but you also get a mile marker sign, mile 1, 2, or 3 that has your company logo on it, so your name is really out there. That's a 150 level. And then our biggest one is going to be the platinum level sponsor, which is a 200 level sponsorship. You get everything that I just mentioned with the gold level, but you also get to set up a table at the event to hand out some of your products or some samples, and actually meet and greet and talk with people personally one-on-one.
Look guys, all of you out there starting new businesses.
Yes.
I do a lot of Friday features. We're just kind of doing a Saturday special today. This is a great way for you, one, to support an amazing cause that a lot of people don't even know about this cause or this disease, but it does affect lots and lots of people. It also gives you a chance to get your name out there as a sponsor. I mean, lots of people, customers, like to see that you're involved with the community, that you're involved with a cause, and this is an amazing way to do this. And, just if you've got questions, if you want to get involved, I'm sure Shelley can tell us how to sign up for the race.
Oh, yes.
If you're a runner or a walker, which I'm not, I'll wave at y'all when you go by.
She is actually going to, I believe, I have talked her in to helping either distribute water to the runners or standing at the corners saying, you go this way, go this way.
There's what I will do.
I do
5K.
need about 15. If you're not a runner and you're just like, hey, I want to help, and I can't afford to help monetarily, but I want to do something to help the cause, I do need about 15 people to do that.
Now, if you want to run,
I have created an event on Facebook that has a link. It's called the Run to Defeat ALS. It's set up by Fit for Adventures, so you could go to the Fit for Adventures Facebook page and click on events. And inside that event, there's a link to active.com.
Okay.
If you don't want to do all that, then you can just go to www.active.com and then search 5K, ALS 5K in Winder and find it that way. It is, if you want a t-shirt, pre-registration with the t-shirt is $25. If you don't want a t-shirt, it's just $20.
Okay. So guys, if you have questions, you can get in touch with me. You can go to my Facebook page. You can comment back on this. You can go to Fit for Adventures. Shelly's on there. You can ask questions. If you just, like she said, if you just want to be involved, but you don't want to run, don't want to walk it, then she needs volunteers also. So like I said, great cause, not a disease that many people talk about, but it does affect lots and lots of people.
And there's no cure. So that's, and the amount of money that people have to spend to just take care of themselves while they're on it, that's what the money goes towards. Helping with, because most people, the first thing that it does is takes your ability to swallow. So most people have to have a feeding tube put in, so it goes to help with that, the money for that. A lot of people have to have a breathing machine, which is much like a CPAP but different, just to help themselves breathe. And
so
then there's
just
wheelchairs
so that we,
and wheelchairs accessories.
what exactly does ALS do? Just because I know a lot of you out there are watching and you're like, hey, it's ALS, what is that?
So it's more commonly known as Lou Gehrig's disease. It is a neuromuscular disease, so typically it affects everyone a little bit different, but typically it's going to take the ability to swallow first, and then the ability to use your limbs, and then eventually the ability to breathe. And that's what happened with my father. He was actually diagnosed March of 2016, and the first time he went to the they have like special little hospitals that's just for ALS, and so the first time he went to one of those places and actually met with an ALS doctor, I looked at the doctor and I said, can you tell me how long we have? Because once you get the diagnosis, it's fatal. Yeah. And he looked at me and he said, oh, your dad's typical. It's going to be 3 to 5 years. You still have time. And he died in June of 2016. So we had 3 months. And that's one reason why research is needed so much is because it's so generalized, because nobody can figure it out. And it's been around for
a long time.
I mean, Lou Gehrig was.
So guys, if you want to be a part of this and you want to help these families out, then join us in this. Whether you're volunteering, whether you're sponsoring, whether you can give money, whether you want to run, get involved with your community. And like I said, if you have questions, get in touch with me or get in touch with Shelly. And
we'll make it fun. I promise to maybe not cry on the day of race. I can't promise that because I probably will. But I would just so appreciate everybody turning out and being there. It'd be great.
So guys, like I said, if you have questions, get in touch with us and have a great Saturday.
Bye.